Hey there everybody, it's Blake here and welcome back to another episode of Blake's Minecraft thingy, the survival series with a funny name. We're back here on the single player world, and I have a little bit of a busy episode today, I think. So first things first, we need to go ahead and craft up some iron armor, because I'm sure you guys have been yelling at me in the comments section about this, probably. I mean, I have plenty of iron. Why haven't I made any armor yet? So, there. Now we've made some armor, we got an advancement, and life is good now. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a busy episode. I want to do a little bit more resource gathering today, but I've got some tasks for us. So we're going to be working on the mob grinder a little bit today, and also, I mentioned, I believe it was the last episode, I want to make a tunnel on into the farming district. It's going to be like our little farming district entrance, and so that's what we're going to be working on today here. So I've started a little bit on it here, just sort of figuring out where it's going to go, doing measurements on both sides of the tunnel, and we'll go ahead and meet it on up. And so probably going to do this in a little bit of a time lapse in a second, but of course, let's talk about the mob grinder, because that is our big project right now, and progress on it has been going pretty slow. So I've started working on it a little bit more off camera just because progress on this thing has been slow, but you can see here I extended out the arms a little bit, and we got a little bit of a design decision to make here. So I haven't looked at this thing yet from directly down below because I was working on the tunnel, but we got a design decision to make here, and that is, do I want to build in between the arms with cobblestone, or build it all with stone bricks? So I was thinking, since this is a circle, maybe I could fill in between the arms with cobblestone. Or I could do it here, like I'm trying to zoom in on here, with stone bricks. That's a tough pick, guys. I don't really know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, whether you like the cobblestone or the stone bricks better. I'm leaning towards the cobblestone, and of course that would save me from having to do so much smelting, guys. I think we're gonna go with cobblestone for the underbelly of this thing. I think it should add a little bit more detail. I quite like the cobblestone texture, to be honest. I think it just looks a little flat if we did the stone bricks. So yeah, I think we'll go with the cobblestone, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. Anyways, also I'm gonna sort of add some, wood on the underside of this thing, I think, in order to give it a little bit more depth. Just because it's a mob grinder doesn't mean it doesn't have to look good, and of course, you know what, I think it's really looking good. I think the extensions that we made to the arms, this whole thing is just gonna look really great. So we got some work we need to do on it today. I need to go ahead and generate a circle design for this, and of course we need to start working on that because I want to get the floor done and maybe some of the spawning places done in today's episode. But first, let's work on that tunnel though. So I'm going to go ahead and do a third-person time-lapse, and wow, it feels weird wearing iron armor. Yeah, we're at like what, we are at day 26. And we only just now have iron armor. I probably could have done that a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll that third-person time-lapse, though, and let's build the tunnel.
The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave, like a mirage, like a mirage. The scars that you don't keep on my arms, I appear empty, like a mirage.
we've got one tunnel all done and ready to be decorated. Now, the decorating part, that's going to be the interesting thing. Obviously, we're not very far off in this world, so we don't have a whole lot of block options. But you know what? I was collecting some andesite earlier, and I thought this would be a good sort of block that we could use for the floor on in here. And you know what? I'm thinking of doing it, because you know what? It's an entrance to an industrial area. We've got our farming area. We're sort of already going with a gray theme on the grinder, so I was thinking, you know what? Andesite, that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. So, let's just see here. I could use the crafting thing, but I don't know. Part of me is just really stubborn. There we go. So, let's go ahead and just place down some blocks here, and hopefully this will work. Oh, here it is. The moment of truth. Very gray. Now, as for the walls, I was thinking we could go with logs. We could go with some planks and more logs and sort of make it look like a mine shaft sort of thing. And as for this, I was thinking we could go ahead and slab it with some cobblestone slabs here. So I went ahead and brought some cobblestone with me, so it would be sort of like this. And let's go ahead and break these blocks like this and put our andesite down here. Polished andesite to be exact. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking that cobblestone and andesite combination. It's looking good. It's looking good. Part of me is wondering if this is just a little bit too steep, though. I don't know. We'll do a little bit of a decorated entrance here with the caves, but I need to go ahead and collect up some logs for this as well. So you guys know what, I'm just going to go ahead and place down some blocks here like this. And of course, I'm fresh out already. Definitely underestimated the amount of andesite I would need for this. Definitely. Let's go ahead and place on in like this. And you know what, tunnel's coming along nicely. I'm kind of liking the design phase of this. But we definitely need to get working on the mob grinder in a second. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started in that in just a second. I'm gonna go collect some logs. I'll be back in a moment. Check out this tunnel, everybody. I am really happy with how this is looking. So I've sort of almost finished the beginning sort of entrance area. I think I should probably bone meal this area just a little bit. And of course, maybe we could add some, like, little, like, wheat farms around it, maybe, like, for decorative purposes or something, just have, like, big sections of wheat. But you can see here, I made this staircase all the way down. I'm gonna keep the torches where they are. I think they have a nice little curvature to them, so these torches can stay. I've made, like, this little frame, so it sort of looks like a mine shaft entrance, and it looks really cool. You can also see here I added some variation here in between the slabs, so I've added some occasional little stairs to make it look like, you know, it's a little bit of broken and worn down. I think it looks kind of cool, especially this one right here with the staircase facing the slabs. I think it looks really cool. But you know what? This section's all done. We gotta work on this section. So what I'm thinking of doing, and of course I don't have blocks, but I'm thinking of adding little rows of spruce logs all around here, and of course like little rows all the way down. I think that should add a little bit more depth to the build, and of course we'll work on these walls a little bit. I'm thinking of the mine shaft theme over the industrial theme. I'm thinking this is looking really cool, but the way this all sort of flows on down I think is working really nicely. And of course we'll need to work on the other side just a little bit all the way on down here. Gonna make like a little bit of a path that follows the lake side a little bit, and of course we'll build farms alongside that path a little bit later on. But hey, I think this looks really nice, so we're making some great progress on the tunnel. I'm gonna go do a little bit of resource gathering. We're gonna do a little bit of a mining session, see what we can get, and I'll catch you guys in just a little bit. Well guys, progress update. We found a village. So I was just looking for another cave that we could go into, and I saw this in the distance. Oh, I hope there's a blacksmith. I really do. That would just absolutely make my day. Oh, look at that! There's even like a house that's generated all the way on that hill. This is a cool looking village. Look at that. Oh, I would love to be the villager who lives in that house. Not seeing a blacksmith, though. Oh, yes! Sweet! Hello there. Iron armor, some obsidian, some more bread, thank you, and some apples. Well, we got obsidian. Does that mean we can make an enchanting table? I haven't even gotten a diamond pickaxe yet. I literally got a comment on this on episode 3. How I was talking about enchanting. Mentioned how I didn't have any diamonds, and then continued to talk about enchanting. Well, take that! I still don't have enough diamonds, and now I can make an enchanting table. Oh, sweet! Well, everybody, I've been doing some resource gathering here, and I'm really quite happy with how this mining session has been going. We've got so much stuff, and my inventory is almost full, so we're gonna head on back on up to the surface here. But I found this first, and you guys have no idea how excited I am. We got our second little vein of diamonds here for this series. And I'm hoping it's more than last time, because I'm sure you guys know I was pretty mad last time. Here we go, 1 diamond. There better be more. There better be more. There better be more. Oh, No. 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 I spent like half an hour trying to find this. You've got to be kidding me. Just 1? Catch you guys in the next clip. Well guys, progress update here on the tunnel project. I went ahead and bone mealed around here. We got some nice little blocks here for decoration, as if they sort of just stashed a bunch of stone here, that sort of thing. I really think this has got a really nice mineshaft feel. And you know what? I really like it. So I also added the logs down here. I spaced them out every 5 blocks. And it went really well. I'm really quite happy with this. I think it adds a little bit more of a support structure feel, as if these logs are sort of holding up the rock. So I think that looks really nice. I also added the torches on the logs facing towards the farming district. That way, as you're going to the farming district, you don't really see them, but as you're coming back from it, you can see them. So yeah, I really like how this has turned out. I think we made a lot of really good design choices on this. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more detail off camera on this thing. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me working on a tunnel for too long, but this project has come out really nicely. I think we could add some ores on the walls, maybe. Maybe I could go ahead and throw in some iron ore or something. That gives it a little bit more of a mineshafty feel. And of course, yeah, just adding a little bit more different blocks along the walls will help break up the stone a little bit. But yeah, our next project here in today's episode, we need to quickly work on the mob grinder a little bit. I want to go ahead and wrap a circle around it, that sort of thing, so that way we can say we made some progress on it today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with that. And finally, for our last little progress update for today's episode, check out the mob grinder now. Oh, that looks great. So I laid in a 36 by 36 circle. And I think we have our perimeter for the mob grinder. It's so big. I can't wait to check this out from different angles and stuff. But I won't bore with you guys with that. I also laid down cobblestone all around there, and we'll go ahead and fill on in the floor, sort of the mob grinder in the next episode. We'll be working on this a ton in the next episode, so hopefully we can finish it really soon. But you guys can see here, we got a really nice organic looking circle now. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. This is going to be such a cool looking mob grinder once it's done. But thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. We made a ton of progress. I think this is one of our best episodes yet. So make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed, because a lot of hours went into making this episode. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Also, make sure you guys subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya, guys.